Have you ever gone to bed feeling perfectly fine, only to wake up the next day feeling completely exhausted? Or worse, imagine not waking up at all. It's a chilling thought, but for many seniors, this scenario is far more common than you might think. In fact, the sudden and unexpected passing of a healthy 71-year-old man during his sleep left his family in shock. There were no warning signs, no serious health conditions, just a peaceful night that turned out to be his last. You might wonder, could this happen to me? Or, was it just his time? Maybe it was. But what if I told you there are certain nighttime habits that could silently increase your risk of the same fate? It's not about scaring you, it's about being aware. The truth is, the way you sleep, what you eat before bed, and even the temperature of your room can play a huge role in your overall health. Small mistakes that seem harmless can quietly impact your heart, lungs, and brain while you sleep. The good news? Once you know what these habits are, you can take steps to avoid them. And trust me, these changes are easier than you think. By adjusting a few simple things in your bedtime routine, you can sleep better, feel healthier, and most importantly, lower the risk of an unexpected tragedy. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 common nighttime habits that could be putting you at risk and how to avoid them. Let's start with the first one. 1. Sleeping in a recliner or propped-up position. A lot of seniors find it more comfortable to sleep in a recliner or with multiple pillows propping up their head. After all, as you get older, lying flat on your back can feel uncomfortable. Some people use recliners to ease back pain, improve breathing, or simply because it feels cozier than a bed. It seems harmless, right? Unfortunately, it's not. Sleeping in a recliner or a propped-up position can seriously impact your breathing. When your upper body is elevated at an awkward angle, your airways can become partially blocked. This is known as positional obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. The scariest part is that many people have no idea it's happening. They wake up feeling groggy, tired, or with a headache, but they never connect the dots. Over time, this disrupted breathing can put a significant strain on your heart. Less oxygen reaches your brain and other vital organs, which increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. In some cases, it can even lead to sudden cardiac arrest in your sleep. But why is this so dangerous? When you sleep, your body is supposed to rest and recover. Your heart rate slows down, your breathing becomes steady, and your body repairs itself. However, if your breathing is constantly interrupted, your heart has to work harder, even while you sleep. This increases the risk of a sudden cardiac event or stroke, and for some people, it can be fatal. So, what can you do to reduce the risk? Sleep in a proper bed with a supportive mattress that keeps your spine aligned. Sleep on your side or back with a flat pillow that supports your neck. Sleeping on your stomach or propping yourself up at an awkward angle can worsen breathing problems. If you need to elevate your upper body due to acid reflux or breathing issues, use a slight incline from your waist up, not just pillows under your head. This keeps your airways open without straining your neck. Talk to a doctor if you suspect sleep apnea. In some cases, using a CPAP machine can significantly improve breathing during sleep. The bottom line is this: how you sleep matters. A small adjustment to your sleeping position could improve your breathing, protect your heart, and help you wake up feeling more refreshed. 2. Eating a heavy meal right before bed. We've all been there, feeling hungry late at night and grabbing a quick snack before bed. Maybe it's a bowl of cereal, a sandwich, or even leftovers from dinner. After all, going to bed hungry doesn't sound fun, right? But here's the problem: eating a heavy meal right before bed can be dangerous, especially for seniors. When you eat a large meal late at night, your body is forced to keep working while you sleep. Instead of resting, your digestive system is in overdrive, breaking down food and using up energy. This can lead to several health issues, including acid reflux and heartburn. Lying down right after eating can cause stomach acid to flow back up into your esophagus. This can make you feel uncomfortable and even wake you up during the night. Aspiration pneumonia. In some cases, stomach acid can accidentally enter the lungs while you sleep, leading to choking or pneumonia. Increased heart attack risk. Digesting a heavy meal requires increased blood flow to the stomach. For seniors with high blood pressure or heart conditions, this added strain on the heart can be dangerous. Studies have shown that late-night eating is linked to a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes. So, how can you avoid these risks while still enjoying a good night's sleep? Finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest before you lie down. Keep it light. If you must eat before bed, choose light, healthy snacks like a banana, yogurt, or a handful of nuts. These foods are easier to digest and can even promote better sleep. Stay hydrated during the day. Sometimes late-night hunger is actually thirst. Drinking enough water throughout the day can reduce nighttime cravings. Taking care of your digestion isn't just about comfort, it's about protecting your heart, lungs, and overall well-being while you sleep. By now, you've seen how something as simple as the way you sleep or what you eat before bed can silently affect your health. But we're not done yet. There are 2 more nighttime habits that might be putting you at risk without you even realizing it. The good news is that just like the first 2 habits, these are things you can change with minimal effort. Let's dive right into the next one. 3. Taking certain medications right before bed. Medications are a lifeline for many seniors. Whether it's managing high blood pressure, controlling pain, or simply helping you sleep, the pills you take play a crucial role in keeping you healthy. But here's something that often gets overlooked. The timing of when you take your medications can make a huge difference in how your body responds to them. In fact, taking the wrong pills at the wrong time could quietly put you at risk of not waking up. One common example is blood pressure medication, particularly those designed to lower your blood pressure while you sleep. Some doctors recommend taking them at night to prevent early morning spikes, which are known to increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. But here's the catch. For some people, lowering blood pressure too much during sleep can lead to something called nocturnal hypotension, a dangerous drop in blood pressure that can reduce blood flow to your heart, brain, and other vital organs. In severe cases, this lack of blood flow can cause a heart attack or stroke during the night. Another category to watch out for is sedatives and sleep aids. Medications like benzodiazepines, opioids, and even some over-the-counter sleep aids work by slowing down your central nervous system. While this helps you relax and fall asleep, it can also slow down your breathing. In some cases, especially if combined with alcohol or other medications, breathing can slow to a dangerously low rate or stop altogether. This condition is known as respiratory depression, and it can be fatal. Even painkillers can be problematic. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen or naproxen when taken at night, can irritate the stomach lining, increasing the risk of ulcers and internal bleeding. If this happens while you sleep, you may not even notice the symptoms until it's too late. So, what can you do to stay safe? Talk to your doctor about the timing of your medications. Some pills work better when taken in the morning rather than at night. Avoid combining sedatives with other depressants, such as alcohol or certain pain medications. Monitor your blood pressure regularly, especially if you take blood pressure medications at night. If you experience dizziness, fatigue, or unusual weakness in the morning, talk to your healthcare provider about adjusting your dosage. Consider non-medication alternatives for sleep, such as meditation, breathing exercises, or calming bedtime routines. Medications are meant to help you, not harm you. By being mindful of when you take them, you can reduce the risk of nighttime complications and ensure you wake up feeling refreshed. For sleeping in a room that's too warm. There's something comforting about a warm, cozy bedroom, especially on cold nights. Many people, particularly seniors, tend to sleep with thick blankets, warm pajamas, or even the heater running. But here's something you might not know. Sleeping in a room that's too warm could be silently increasing your risk of sudden health issues. Why is this so dangerous? It all comes down to body temperature regulation. While you sleep, your body naturally lowers its core temperature to promote deep, restful sleep. When the room is too warm, your body has to work harder to cool down. This increases your heart rate and metabolic rate, putting additional strain on your cardiovascular system. For seniors, especially those with heart conditions, this added stress can increase the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and sudden cardiac arrest during sleep. Overheating at night can also cause night sweats, dehydration, and poor sleep quality. When you don't get enough deep sleep, your body misses out on important repair processes. This can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and more susceptible to health problems over time. Another concern is the risk of heat stroke. While we often associate heat stroke with hot weather, it can happen indoors too, especially if you sleep in a poorly ventilated room with no airflow. Seniors are more vulnerable because their bodies don't regulate temperature as efficiently as younger adults. So, how can you keep your bedroom safe and comfortable? Keep the room temperature between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. This is considered the ideal range for promoting deep, restful sleep. Use breathable bedding materials, such as cotton or linen, instead of heavy synthetic fabrics that trap heat. Avoid thick pajamas or too many layers. Instead, dress in lightweight, breathable clothing. Use a fan or open a window to improve air circulation. Good airflow can help prevent overheating. Stay hydrated during the day to avoid nighttime dehydration. A cool, comfortable sleeping environment doesn't just help you sleep better. It protects your heart and keeps you safe through the night. By now, we've explored 4 nighttime habits that could silently increase your risk of sudden health issues. These aren't dramatic, life-changing adjustments. They're small, practical changes you can start making today. From adjusting your sleeping position to being mindful of what you eat and how you manage your medications, every little step you take can improve your sleep and overall health. But there's one more piece to the puzzle: consistency. Small changes only work if you stick to them. In the final part, we'll cover how these habits work together, why consistency is key, and how you can wake up feeling healthier and more energized every day. By now, you've learned about 4 nighttime habits that could silently increase your risk of serious health issues, and even sudden death, while you sleep. Adjusting how you sleep, what you eat before bed, when you take your medications, and the temperature of your room might seem like small changes, but they can make a world of difference. Still, there's one crucial element that ties it all together: consistency. You see, it's not enough to make these adjustments once or twice. Your body thrives on routine. Just like how consistent exercise improves muscle strength or how eating well boosts your immune system, maintaining good sleep habits can protect your heart, brain, and overall health over time. But let's talk about how these 4 habits work together, and why small, continuous changes can add years to your life. How these habits work together. Think of your nighttime routine like a puzzle. Each piece, your sleeping position, digestion, medication timing, and room temperature, fits together to create a bigger picture of your overall well-being. If one piece is missing or out of place, the entire picture suffers. For example, sleeping in a proper position improves breathing and heart health. Eating light before bed ensures your digestive system isn't overworked. Timing your medications properly prevents dangerous blood pressure drops and respiratory issues. Keeping your room cool reduces cardiovascular strain and improves sleep quality. When you put all these elements together consistently, you're giving your body the best possible chance to repair and recover each night. This means waking up feeling refreshed, having more energy throughout the day, and most importantly, lowering the risk of sudden health complications. The power of small, sustainable changes. One of the biggest obstacles to improving health is the belief that change has to be drastic. It doesn't. In fact, small, sustainable changes are far more effective because they're easier to maintain. Let's face it, if a habit feels overwhelming or complicated, you're less likely to stick with it. That's why the adjustments we've talked about are simple yet powerful. Instead of throwing out your entire sleep setup, start by adjusting your pillow height. Rather than completely changing your diet, focus on finishing dinner earlier or switching to a lighter evening snack. You don't have to stop taking your medications, just talk to your doctor about timing. And you don't need to sleep in a freezing room, just lower the temperature slightly or use lighter bedding. These might seem like small tweaks, but over time, they add up. Improving your sleep quality even by 10% can significantly lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. Listening to your body. As we get older, our bodies change, and the way we care for ourselves needs to change too. What worked for you at 40 or 50 might not work as well at 70 or 80. That's why it's essential to listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel when you wake up. Are you waking up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Do you experience morning headaches or dizziness? Are you frequently waking up at night, gasping for air, or feeling short of breath. These could be signs that something in your nighttime routine needs adjusting. Don't ignore these signals. They're your body's way of telling you that something isn't quite right. Overcoming the fear of change. Sometimes, the hardest part of making adjustments is the fear of change. You might be thinking, I've been doing this for years. Why change now? But here's the thing, just because something is familiar doesn't mean it's healthy. Habits that once felt comfortable can become dangerous as your body changes with age. It's never too late to improve your health. Studies have shown that seniors who make positive lifestyle changes, even in their 70s or 80s, experience better sleep, improved mood, and a reduced risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. Age is just a number. Your health journey is ongoing. Motivation to keep going. The story of the 71-year-old man who passed away in his sleep is heartbreaking, but it's also a wake-up call, a reminder that life is precious and fragile. The good news is that you have the power to take control of your health. By making small, thoughtful adjustments to your nighttime routine, you're giving yourself the best chance to live a longer, healthier, and happier life. Remember, improving your health doesn't happen overnight. It's about progress, not perfection. Every time you choose to adjust your pillow height, eat a lighter meal, or cool down your room before bed, you're investing in your well-being. These choices add up over time, and the benefits are well worth the effort. Stay connected and share your journey. You're not alone on this journey. There are thousands of others just like you who are learning to adjust and improve their nighttime habits for better health. If you found this information helpful, why not share it with someone you care about? We'd love to hear from you. What changes have you made to your nighttime routine? Have you noticed any improvements? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step toward better health. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practical health tips. We're here to help you live your best life, because you deserve it at any age. Here's to restful nights and brighter days ahead.